Howdy everyone, Brandon and Brady here, and we're going to show you how to bench press better. Isn't that right, Brady? Yes. Today, we're going to show you how to maximally brace for the bench press. It's a little bit different than the rest of our techniques, and we're going to violate some of our bigger foundations of bracing, but we're going to show you how to do it and why we do it. Go ahead and set up, Brady. Now, if you're familiar with a lot of our bracing strategies, we're really concerned about keeping as neutral as we can, keeping a nice orientation of the pelvis and rib cage. For the bench press, it's a little bit different though, but you'll notice that some of our priorities still come into play, but we're also going to violate some of those neutral spine rules. Okay, set up, Brady. Now, the first thing we want to preface this with is arching in the bench press is not bad. If there's acute arching, or if there's like excessive arching in the lumbar and nothing coming from the thoracic, that can be a problem. We're not going to expect the thoracic spine to arch as much as the lumbar because it is a, what's it called? Kyphotic. Yes. Thank you, Dr. Brady. We're not going to expect as much to come from the thoracic spine as we are the lumbar, but there still needs to be some segmental extension happening throughout the entire spine. If we have someone where we can clearly see all of the arching is coming from the lumbar and the thoracic's kind of flat, see if you can do that. It's going to look something like that. This is not, we don't ever want to set up like that. So keep that in mind. This isn't an arching video, but we want to preface how we are going to brace with proper arching. So, set up, Brady. Okay, now when Brady's taking in air in bracing, we still have to fill from the bottom up and expand horizontally. What we can't have happen is for a lot of the air to go directly into his chest and to have like these ribs come flaring out. Okay, that's a big time fault. And it's a fault because we're going to cut off a lot of the energy transference that could potentially happen from the legs up. So if this isn't maximally stable, we're not going to be able to translate as much force as we otherwise would through the legs, hips, into the actual implement, which is, for the bench press, the barbell. Go ahead and set up, Brady, and see if you can take the bar out and show a fault. Okay. And hopefully you can see this, but we can see a noticeable horizontal translation of that rib cage. His chest puffs out immediately, and we actually see some depression happen in the abdomen. Go ahead and do it right, Brady. There's a nice global expansion happening, and it's incredibly tight. So a few cues that we can give if you have a training partner is we can come and stick our thumbs into Brady's obliques and have him press us out, and then flex as hard as we can. And by doing that, that's going to connect all of those things that should be the primary stabilizers of the bench press and allow you to transfer more force. What you got for the fans, Brady? Any additional comments?
I think you got it.
All right. Get more out of your bench press by bracing better. Brady, sign it out.